We'll give it a few seconds for people to join up. I don't know what, especially with the mobile version, I don't know what the playback is like. Like if it's instant, like when if somebody joins, it will immediately jump in, or if it will start it from the beginning or something like that. Anyway, so we got some people here. Hello, everybody. I see lots of comments rolling in. Awesome. I'm trying out the YouTube mobile stream again. People liked it last time, so I'm doing it again. It's actually, I kind of got a cool setup here. I got my phone on the tripod here, and then I've got like an external battery plugged in so that it hopefully doesn't die. I'm still on the Wi-Fi, so that's good. Anyway, so I've been kind of debating this for a long time, and I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So I run the Atmospheric Adventures Kratos. Version 2 is actually very close, so don't tell anybody. And this year, because of the way things are going, I've been running it with 1550 size batteries. And what that really means is that the all-up weight of these things is really heavy. You know, you're talking like 350 grams base weight, plus a GoPro, plus a big battery. And that's not great for high kV motors. The motors that I've been running are these guys, if it'll focus, get my face out of frame, maybe it'll choose differently then. Come on. I guess not. Anyway, these are the 2306 2600 kV F40 Pros, which I really like. Is this working? I feel like, I don't know. Anyway, wait, why are people calling me the FPV line? No. All right, never mind. Anyway, so this is, so I'm switching back to T-Motor F60s for some reason. So these motors, in my opinion, they're a little bit lower kV at 2450, actually a little bit lower, and they have a larger stator and swing tri-blades instead of bi-blades. That's the main reason that I have been sticking with the high kV, is because it's a little bit better with the with high kV. So like bi-blades are better on high kV. These are obviously a little bit lower kV, and I've got tri-blades on here. And I wanted to run bi-blades, and I don't know if it was confirmation bias or something like that, but you know, I'm not as in love with it as I was at the beginning, but I still think I'm going to miss it to a degree. But most of the racing that I've been doing this season was with a GoPro and with a 1550 battery, and that combination needs a lightweight rig, which I'm not running. So I've decided I'm going to go with a little bit heavier of a rig all over, and then step up the power and torque with the F60 motors instead of the F40. These are the original versions. I'm going to try to get a hold of some of the Pro versions to see what those are like with these motors, but I have no problems with these. I've been running them for, you know, since Drone Nationals 2016 pretty much, and I love them. So really, that was just the beginning of this video was going to be to just talk about that, and then I've got a couple of them to made in here after having swapped all the motors, so we'll just switch over and start doing that. So this is the first one, first identical Kratos. Is this the Wednesday stream? It's Tuesday, isn't it? So I'll switch this over to the front view. F40 Pro has enough power, but it does not have torque to swing props fast enough for high weight to work the way I want it to. So I am I'm increasing torque, dropping kV, but still probably keeping the same performance of the quad, if that makes any sense. Let's see. I use F40 bell shatter when I crash. I don't have any issues with durability with them. cold flying inside. Yeah, this is in the garage at least. Come here. There, that's probably a little better angle. Yeah, these are just regular old F60s. Oh, the other thing that I've really liked about so I fly a lot, right? We're talking maybe 100 packs a week if I can get it in. And when you're doing that, you're asking a lot of your motors. And I was asking a lot of the F40s, and I don't think that they seem to be they're not less durable, but they seem to be more prone to getting noise in them. And when they get noise, they start to become hard to tune and to keep the drone flying well. And I had one fail on me over the weekend at a race, which really sucked. So that's another thing that's kind of factoring into this decision. Packs that I run are Pulse 1550 Graphene Racing Series. The ones on here right now are just like some of the cheapo ones from Banggood that I've been trying out. One sec. All right, so those seems like they work. If you're 12 and can't afford anything, Banggood is your go-to. Freestyle motor, question mark. Currently I'm using the F40 V3s, the new spec class motor for multi-GP. Which I'm liking, actually. They're nice and they're low kV. They're a little bit more efficient. They stay cool. They're good. But yeah. Woocha! Kratos is... Anyway, so these are the F60 regulars, which I like, and I'm going to be racing them for the rest of the season probably. Or some version of it, maybe the next version, and this is what I'm moving from. The T-Motor F40 Pro 2600. I think that Drone Eclipse, I see your message. Thanks. Shoot me a PM on FEV chat. But yeah, and this one's a little dinged up. But so this is what I was running. It's not enough torque for the amount of weight that I'm carrying. If my quad was like a Hyperfloss or something super light, this would be perfect. But I think that I need something a little bit more torquey, and I'm just every time I pick up a quad with the F60s, I remember how much I love them. So I'm gonna go back to them for a little while, try it out, and see what happens. I think I can also go back to running 6-inch too as well. I can't run 6-inch on the 2600 kV. Have you ever flown an X-Nova? Yes. How hot do your motors get? Pretty hot. What flight controller? Omnibus F4 from Flip 32 F4 from Ready to Fly Quads. What's your all-up weight with GoPro? I think with it's like 350 grams dry plus 200 gram batteries, 550 plus GoPro is probably in the 650 range, something like that. Looking at the split, thoughts. I haven't tried mine yet, but I'll let you know. Do you like race flight? I don't have any opinions. Goggle recommendation, Dominator HTV3. No MRM, I don't understand. Run cam split. I just answered that. Just cracked part of my frame. Got any suggestions under 50 bucks? Something from Multi-Rotor Mania. Hi, check out my channel. I can't stand omnibus right now. The regular omnibus is only a 5 volt, which is a deal breaker. I don't know why that would be a deal breaker. I run 5 volt regs on everything. But anyway, so that's it. I'm just gonna keep it short when I do these little streams. As long as people keep liking them, I'll keep going. What ESCs do you run? I run the T-Motor F30 amp 2 to 6 cell ESCs, but I don't run them in D-Shot, mostly because of ignorance. I like having straight battery voltage into my flight controller. I don't care. I'm fine putting it on a 5 volt reg or straight off the battery. It doesn't matter. Anyway, peace out. Thanks everybody for stopping by. It was good to talk to you. Thanks for watching the stream. And oh, what receiver do you use with your Futaba? R2001 SB or R3001 SB? Somebody asked Avon props ? I've not tried them. And then somebody asked BL Heli 32. I have some ESCs that support it, but they broke. So I flew like four flights on it. Earth, Fire, Air, Water 2407. Go check my website. I've got a whole write-up on them. Why are you switching your motors? Because I needed lower kV, higher torque. But yeah, go if you want to hear my thoughts on the Earth, Fire, Air, Water motors or the EFA motors. My website is paulnercola.com, and I've got a whole write-up on it. Will there be another stream Wednesday? Technically today, gonna bring that up. We'll see. 5S, 6S? Question mark. Hands up, this is the internet, please. Good luck. All right. See you guys. Stay flying.